Good morning, this is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. This is day 24 of our garden produce recipes. Can you believe it? 24 days. First one is called Sunny Vegetable Salad, and I eat this a lot, an awful lot. A lot of the times, especially now, I will be omitting the bacon. The bacon is too expensive for me. And any of us that are on such a limited income, I guess you say. No matter how we come out, I come out, there's less than $10,000 a year, and I have to cut somewhere. And I'm not saying that to feel sorry for me, I'm just explaining what my reasonings are here. I use this a lot of times in the summer because I can very easily get my broccoli, my cauliflower, and onions and so forth at the farmer's market, and I know that they are good because the producers I go to do one heck of a job in raising their vegetables for us. So this is what I use. Sometimes I do it in the winter, especially if there's a special occasion or something, because I really like this one. But anyway, yeah, that's what I use. That's what I do. Except for the bacon right now. And I don't see any time soon where I will be putting the bacon on. The next one, special green beans. This one I think is about the same as it was before. One of the other recipes that I gave you, I'm not quite sure, and I didn't look it back up. But you take the fresh beans, vegetable oil, water, and soy sauce, and the only thing different there I think is the ginger. You add the ginger to it. But anyway, I have made these with green beans, canned green beans, but then I eliminate the first step, where I put them in oil. I cook them in their liquid from their can. Then I drain the can and drain the oil, and then I will put your soy sauce and your ginger in it. But it's really better if I use instead of fresh green beans. But like I said, you can use canned beans, or I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming if I can, since I use canned beans, I can also use the frozen beans. Okay. Next one, vegetable medley. This is very, very simple, and again, it uses our zucchini. Celery ribs, there again, I might forget the celery, except for our producers grow celery, and I buy it for the leaves, because boy, have they got leaves, and then if I dehydrate leaves, excuse me, and I will have celery leaves, dehydrated celery leaves for the whole year. Excuse me. It also uses green peppers and onions, and it uses your basic recipe, basic vegetables. And like I said, it's very easy to do all the time. You can easily put this together in maybe 15-20 minutes while your meat is cooking or something like that. If you want just a quick side dish. And a lot of times I won't have meat with my food. I will just eat vegetables, and I eat more vegetables than I do meat. I might add beans to it, and that would give me my protein. Or I might have an egg, and that would give me a protein. Next one, Christmas cauliflower. I don't know where they got this from, but I'm assuming that they made it for Christmas anyway. But it also takes your cauliflower, green peppers, mushrooms, but they use the cans of mushrooms instead of the fresh mushrooms. I use fresh mushrooms. I like the fresh mushrooms. I think they're better than the canned. Okay? In fact, I grow my own mushroom That's why I think, yeah. And when you grow them yourself, you know they're easy, and you know they're good, and they are a very easy vegetable to grow. Um, you buy the kits, and the kits aren't very expensive, and you get a 2, 3, 4 pounds of mushrooms from a kit, and that's a pretty good price. I'm sorry, it is a good price. If you get more than that, in fact, if you can get more than that. But if you dehydrate them, and like I do, I dehydrate them a lot. Um, so if you go buy dehydrated mushrooms, you know how expensive they are. So that's what I use. As for shredded cheese, Swiss cheese, it's going to depend on what kind of cheese I have in my refrigerator, or what kind of chunk of cheese that I have in my refrigerator or in my freezer at the time. I don't stick too close to the cheese that they tell us in the recipe. It will just depend on what my favorite is and what I have in my recipe. Crumb-coated potato halves, getting up to the fall, and we'll be some of them already harvesting potatoes. I get mine from my producer already. Um, and this is another very, very simple thing to do. You just cut your uh, potatoes in half, peel them and cut them in half, and then you put the breadcrumbs on them. You melt it and you put your breadcrumbs on it and bake it. So there again, it's something very, very simple. You bake it for about half an hour or until it's tender. Like I said, you brush your potatoes with the butter. My tongue isn't working today. It's not cooperating with me. And then you dip them in and coat them with the breadcrumbs. There again, Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. I don't buy breadcrumbs. I make my own breadcrumbs, and I happen to like garlic breadcrumbs. I guess they would be Italian, but I crush those up and I use them for this recipe. Like I said, I make my own breadcrumbs. It's a lot cheaper. If you need them in a hurry, put the bread in a toaster, take them out, put them in the blender or your food processor, and you got breadcrumbs. Okay? Like I said, I like the garlic breadcrumbs, so that's what I have most of the time. This is a very simple recipe. The corn on the cob. And this is just, it says, you just season your butter, is what you do. And then you put the butter on the corn on the cob. This one uses chives, parsley, and salad supreme seasoning. Now, I don't know if you can find that. This is an old recipe. So I usually just substitute. A lot of times I substitute the complete seasoning for it. That's what I do. You combine butter and the seasonings, and then you spread it over your hot corn. Can't get much simpler than that. Alright, this last one is my oddball one. And it's just simply because it's hot out there. Been hot for a long time, and it looks like it's going to be hot for a much longer time. So I put this fruit salad in there. It's something that's easy and fast, and it's cooling. And yeah, you need this. This would be if you grilled out and you needed another salad or a fruit salad. It's something very, very simple. And it uses honey. It doesn't use mayo or vinegar or any of that. But it uses honey. Okay. That's it for today, day 24 of Garden Produce Recipes. Have a great day, and God bless you. We'll see you later.